Hi, Joe Cochran here, and this is episode 4 of Becoming a Better Shooter. Today, we're talking about my schedule for dry fire and live fire training. If you want to get better at anything in life, you've got to set goals. And to set goals, you have to have something measurable. Simply saying, I want to get better at shooting isn't really a goal. Saying I want to be able to draw my gun from concealment and get a shot on target in under 2 seconds, now that's a goal. As you saw in the last video, I'm averaging 2.466 seconds currently, so I need to shave about a half of a second off my time to hit my goal. To accomplish this, I've developed a training schedule to focus on all the fundamentals. On Mondays, I'll focus on drawing my gun and getting to the low ready position. So I'll clear my cover garment, I'll get a grip on my gun, I'll draw from the holster, and I'll bring the gun to low ready. Then I'll reholster and repeat. On Tuesdays, I'll work on aligning my sights with the target. So I'll start with my gun in the low ready position already, right here. Then I'll drive my gun to the target and focus on getting my sights aligned perfect every time. So I'll just rep this right here. On Wednesdays, I'll work on trigger control. So I'll make sure I have a perfect grip. I'll make sure my sights are aligned perfectly. And then I'll work on pulling that trigger straight back every time. That'll give me that trigger control I need to make sure I hit the target once I've drawn my gun. On Thursdays, I'll start my training by shooting the test that we've already developed. I'm going to shoot the test cold because I want to try to simulate a real life situation as much as possible, meaning that I wouldn't have a bunch of practice and be all warmed up from doing 30 or 40 reps. This also allows me to keep it consistent week after week. One week I'm not cold, the next week I'm all warmed up. So we'll shoot every time cold to see our numbers and compare to the previous week. Then I'll finish the rest of the training for that day by running through the whole process of drawing and firing on the target. Friday through Sunday will be off days. I can take those days off, I can shoot for fun, I can do whatever I'd like there. The key to remember is that if I do decide to shoot, even if it's just for fun, I have to be vigilant at keeping everything tight. I can't allow for sloppy reps, especially in this beginning phase. As the saying goes, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. So sloppy reps will turn into sloppy shooting. If you really want to get good, it's perfect practice that makes perfect. So that's the training I've come up with. Hopefully I can get to my goal of drawing my gun and hitting the target in less than 2 seconds with focusing on these basics. Then I can move on to other things like double taps, shooting on the move, firing from concealed positions, and all sorts of different stuff. To support our channel, head over to ComfortTac.com and buy a holster. In our next video, I'll walk you through my first training session. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.